Hey y'all, how is it going? This is a generic page introduction with lots of wavy hand motions to get you interested. Having a nomadic lifestyle does come at some cost for me. At times, I miss having the luxuries that I simply can't afford to keep lugging around with me while I'm perpetually traveling the country. But do you know what item that I miss the most? A big ass whiteboard.
Hey now, seems like the perfect opportunity for a little side note time. Why do people use the phrase big ass something? Why does merely putting ass at the end of big somehow further emphasize its largeness? You know what probably happened? Someone with Tourette's was probably describing something gargantuan in front of a massive crowd. He was probably all like, "That's one big ass whale." Then some guy near him was all like, "Yeah, that is a big ass whale." Bam! New phrase created unintentionally by some guy with Tourette's. And speaking of Tourette's, that makes me want to do up a little side note time. I've always wanted to have sex with a chick with Tourette's. The cussing would be so hot and non-stop. It'd be like female Joe Pesci continuously getting whacked with a paint can. Frickin' fucking ass banging, twat lick, smack face, clam jammer, dick suck. Good sex should sound like two people with Tourette's syndrome having a really heated conversation. Yeah, Tourette's is something you should strive for during the sheet ruffling. What's up with all this moaning and groaning shit? If you do that too much and you're not fucking right. I advise trying to replace a couple of those generic, uhs, and, oh my god, oh my god, oh my gods, with, you love it when I shove my clam jammer right into your tight little fuckhole, don't you? Or how about, pound this dirty little slit with that fuck stick until you get the hang of it. Happy humping, everybody.
So yeah, about that whiteboard, the funny thing was I used to have one and I actually picked it up for free because someone just threw it out at the apartment complex I was staying at. And because oftentimes businesses would rent out the apartments and set up shop there. What a wicked find that was. Now I find myself really wanting one to just brainstorm my ideas on. I highly recommend the use of large whiteboards. Instead of decorating your walls with these repulsively bland paintings of scenery that you have no intention on seeing for the rest of your life, how about plastering a large whiteboard all over that wall? Screw how it looks, turn that wall into something that actually has a fucking function. Something can look great, but it's far better looking to me if it actually has a usable purpose. Crazy idea, I know. Alright now, who's first in line to let me be their interior decorator? Yes sir, that's well and all, but I have a different suggestion. How about selling this 50-foot, what was it? Picasso? Whatever it is, doesn't matter. You give me the money you spent on this colossal eyesore, and I'll give you a wall that would make Picasso cream in his pants. The only reason he was such a good painter is because he didn't have cool shit to keep him entertained back in the day. He would want you to have a whiteboard wall surrounded by large flat-screen television sets linked to conjoined computers. And by the way, who the fuck are these losers that turn garbage into art? And no, I'm not talking about thrash metal bands. No, I'm talking about artists who literally turn garbage into art and then we're supposed to appreciate it like it's actually supposed to be something better. Alright everybody, look right now, behold that what used to be mere trash, now, voila, a masterpiece. Ho ho ho, $100,000 for the first bidder. Turning garbage into art will only result in more visually appealing pollution. If these fucks spent half as much time creating art that bashes polluters instead of taking pollution and turning it into slightly more tolerable forms of pollution, then maybe we might have a better world free of pollution. That would be a much better use of our artists, okay? What am I supposed to do? Take anything that I have a redundant access of and go take it over to my nearest local artist?
Hey dude, how's it going? Hey, I heard you're an artist, man. Well, I got like 100 empty packets of cigarettes. Make magic happen.
Cause you know what? I fucking hate polluters too. I honestly can't stand that mentality like, hey, I'm done with this. Meh, done with this too. I'm gonna throw that all over the place cause I don't care. You know what? I can't stand it either. But when you take what they throw and turn it into art, you're in a way kind of condoning what they do. But you know what pollution I wouldn't mind these artists toying around with is dead humans. We've got way too many of them, and I don't understand why we put them in the ground and waste this precious space that we could be using for farms or greenhouses or something, you know, to benefit us. Instead, it has to be for coffins of people who are decomposing. Just fucking chuck them into space or incinerate them or something. I see no purpose in wasting all this room to make huge $1,000 caskets to shove people in the ground with. Makes no fucking sense at all. So, artists, if you can find some way to make dead bodies, you know, a little more aesthetically pleasing, then have at her. You like this rant? You want to see more of me? Fucking subscribe below. Cause I ain't got shit for money, as you can tell by this terrible camera that I'm working with. See, that probably just blurred my hands and you can't even see the actual motions that I'm doing because my camera's so shitty. So subscribe below and let's get this channel off and rolling properly. Thanks, guys.